I've got a setup here, just some exterior walls, and I've got some interior walls here. They're currently on AWOL exterior though. Now what we could do is go into our layers, and what I'm going to say is make a layer called left closet, and I'll make another new layer called right closet. And I'll select my closet over here. I'll put it on right closet. Select the closet over here, and we'll place it on left closet. And you can see these walls are no longer intersecting, and that's because earlier on, if you remember, we had made AWOL exterior to be number 2 in our intersection group. If we return it back to number 1, those walls will join back together. Now, let's suppose we were talking to a client, and in one scenario we had only the left closet in the structure, and we did not want to show the right closet. Sort of in one version of our house we had a left closet but not a right closet, and in the other version we had a right closet and not a left closet. What we can do is, let's suppose we want to hide a right closet. Go inside. Seems easy enough, and we'll turn off right closet. But you'll notice we're kind of left with a little divot in our wall here. And that's because just because a layer is turned off doesn't mean it's still not interacting with the layers that are currently being displayed or visible. So what we need to do is, again, go down and change the intersection group to be something else. And you can see that now our walls have healed back. Now a great way of handling our layers is to use views. We're in the navigator palette over here. This is our view button right here. We can see all our views in here. We can take a snapshot of our scene right here, and it will record all the layers that are on and off and their intersection groups and what scale we're at, all kinds of things. So I'm just going to go down here and click Save Current View. This dialog box will pop up, and by default ArchiCAD wants to sort of match the name and the ID of the view to our project map, but we can kind of just say, well, we're just going to give this a custom ID and a custom name. We're really only interested in the name right now. And we'll just call this view here left closet on. And I'll click Create. And now inside of here, I'm going to go and see. Here's our view down here. We can click and drag this view up if we need to, up to be under here under titled. You see left closet on. So now, even if I go back into my layers and I select all my layers and hide all my layers and change the scale to be something else, and move the page around, if I go back here to my view and double click on it, it will return the view back to where it was when I created it, change the scale back to what it was when I created it, and of course make our layers as they were when I created the view. So using this sort of tactics, we can create multiple layouts for a house or a structure and have them all being controlled by views. And the views are going to save us an enormous amount of time because just because in this example we're only dealing with 2 or 3 layers and a couple of intersection groups, we may have 50 layers that need to change and 25 intersection groups that also need to be changed. And you don't really want to be going back into your layers and having to turn layers on and off and spending 5 minutes doing that. just to show a client something. You want to just be able to click on a created view and have ArchiCAD show the model the way you want it to be.